Well, Trials of Osiris came back after a short hiatus on September the 10th, and it's had a rapturous reception by much of the Destiny fanbase. So Trials had been in a tight spot for a while. If you wanted the loot, you'd either have to get super sweaty, and putting up with a load of cheaters as well, or take up the undignified jumping off the edge for the 3-win reward each week. Well, Trials is good again, and now you can grind for Trials loot, but which loot should you go after? So today, I'm going to check out the God Roll Trials weapons we've got available this season, and I'll give you a rundown of the best weapons to chase in Season of the Lost. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, or turn on notifications by hitting that bell. And if you enjoy this week of video games, consider becoming a channel member by hitting that join button down below. Without further delay, let's jump into the Trials weapons and the God Rolls in Season of the Lost. And first of all, we've got the Eye of Soul sniper rifle. So the Eye of Soul is a great sniper with loads of versatility thanks to its perks. And you could call it mainly a PvP sniper, and it's a similar looking sniper to Revoker, and it sits in the same kinetic slot. So Eye of Soul is a legendary kinetic sniper, originally introduced in Season 10. This one has an adaptive frame, meaning it's got a well-rounded grip, it's reliable, and it's sturdy. The stats on this one are pretty good. It's got 70 for impact, 55 for range, 54 for stability, 51 for handling, 46 for reload speed. It's a 90 RPM sniper with 4 in the magazine. So for PvP, moving target, snapshot sights will be really good. Snapshot sights absolutely invaluable in PvP. And then PvE, firmly planted, and also vorpal weapon. So it is a versatile sniper. You can take it to PvP or into PvE. Well, next up, we've got the Messenger. And the Messenger is a legendary kinetic pulse rifle with a high impact frame, meaning it's slow firing, and it's got high damage. The weapon is more accurate when you're stationary and also aiming down sight. So looking at the stats, got 33 for impact, 69 for range, 59 for stability, 38 for handling, 44 for reload speed. It's a 340 rounds per minute pulse rifle with 31 in the magazine. So looking at the perks, it's got some really, really effective perks. Plus, there's a couple of surprises in there too. So if you look at the 4 slot options, you've got one for all. You've got Desperado, Headseeker, Celerity, Kill Clip. So Desperado really is the standout perk there. So reloading after a precision final blow increases your rate of fire. And then in the 3rd slot, you've got Rapid Hit, Zen Moment, Killing Wind, Outlaw, Moving Target. So this pulse rifle really does have it all. But Rapid Hit, really, really good. Rapid precision hits temporarily increase the stability and the reload speed, and that one pairs up really, really well with Desperado. So some good perks there. So you've got loads of really, really good combinations there. Kill Clip, Outlaw, that could go together really well. Killing Wind, Headseeker, again, really, really good stuff. But the pairing that really stands out for me is Rapid Hit and Desperado, as that really does give us some Red Rex vibes from that original season in Destiny. So all in all, for PvP, I would go for Rapid Hit and Desperado. That is probably the combination to look out for. Then for PvE, I would either go Outlaw one for all, or possibly Outlaw and Kill Clip. Well, next up, we've got Igneous Hammer. And Igneous Hammer is a legendary energy solar hand cannon. It's got an aggressive frame, meaning it's got high damage and high recoil. And this one is optimized for long distance shooting. So looking at the stats, we've got 92 for impact, 68 for range, 42 for stability, 43 for handling, 37 for reload speed. So 120 rounds per minute hand cannon with 9 in the magazine. So for PvE, Fluted Barrel, Appended Mag, plus Outlaw and Rampage would be a decent roll. Plus you've also got Rapid Hit and Rampage as well if you want a backup option. So Fluted Barrel is going to help you out with handling, and Appended Mag will give you more in the magazine. Outlaw and Rampage is the classic PvE combination, and Outlaw increases the reload speed and Rampage increases the damage. And that stacks up to 3 times. It feels really, really good in PvE. Definitely recommend using that combination if you can. So for PvP, Hammerforge rifling, ricochet rounds, Killing Wind and Rampage will be a good roll, or maybe even Killing Wind and Moving Target. So Hammerforge and Ricochet are going to help you out with range and stability. And the first 2 perks, they're really down to personal preference, but these ones work quite well on hand cannons for me, especially in that aggressive frame type. The most popular drops out there in the community at the moment, they're Quick Draw and Rampage, and Rapid Hit and Snapshot Sights, and also Killing Wind and Moving Target. But let me know down there in the comments which roll you got and which role you prefer. So I would say overall for PvP, Quick Draw and Moving Target would be good, and for PvE, Rapid Hit and Rampage, that would be the good one to look out for. Well, next up we've got Solar Scar. This one is a legendary power sword. It's a solar sword, and also it's a caster frame, meaning you can launch a heavy projectile attack, and heavy attacks are stronger when you've got full energy. So looking at the stats, got swing speed of 46, 60 for impact, 60 for defense, 32 for charge rate, and an ammo capacity of 60. So if you like Temptation's Hook, this is another caster frame sword, but that one obviously had the arc elements. Solar Scar has the same swing speed at 46, it's got a better impact with plus 14, but a slower charge time. So this sword is going to be great if you're into creating solar builds. The Tireless Blade and On Guard is a really good roll to look out for, but the most interesting feature of this sword is that it can roll with chain reaction. So this is where each final blow of the weapon creates an elemental damage explosion, and I think this is the only sword that can have chain reaction roll on it, which makes it potentially explosive. So popular rolls out there include Tireless Blade, Chain Reaction, Relentless Strikes, and also Vorpal Weapon too. But I would go for Tireless Blade and Chain Reaction. That is going to create all those nice explosions, and that is also going to be a whole lot of fun. Well, next up today we've got Shayoras Wrath, and Shayoras Wrath is a legendary energy submachine gun with a precision frame, meaning this weapon's recoil pattern is much more predictably vertical. So looking at the stats, you've got 25 for impact, 63 for range, 50 for stability, 34 for handling, 32 for reload speed. It's a 600 rounds per minute submachine gun with 27 in the magazine. So for PvP, Killing Wind and Snapshot Sights be really good. Killing Wind and Celerity also be a decent roll, given Celerity had a recent rework. And for PvE, Dynamic Slow Reduction and Adrenaline Junkie would be good, or maybe even Tunnel Vision and Kill Clip. But definitely if you're taking this one to PvP, I would go for Killing Wind and Snapshot Sights. Well, finally today we got the new one. It's Reed's Regret, and Reed's Regret is a legendary power linear fusion rifle with a precision frame, meaning it fires a long-range precision energy bolt. And this weapon's recoil pattern is much more predictably vertical. So looking at the stats, we've got 41 for impact, 50 for range, 53 for stability, 38 for handling, 35 for reload speed. It's got a charge time of 533 with 6 in the magazines. So for PvE, triple tap and firing line would be really good. So triple tap is where rapidly landing precision hits will return 1 round to the magazine, and firing line is where the weapon deals increased precision damage when you're near 2 or more allies. So that one's going to be really good for raid encounters and boss DPS. So if you're looking for a PvE role, definitely look out for firing line. For PvP, quick draw and Vorpal Weapon would be really good. So quick draw makes it so the weapon can be drawn really fast, and Vorpal Weapon is great for killing guardians and their super. So the meta this season is either a fusion rifle or linear fusion rifle with the artifact mod Particle Deconstruction. That can be found in the final column at the bottom on your seasonal artifact. And it's going to make melting bosses with fusions or linear fusions very fast this season. And we've got a long season, so I think Reed's Regret is going to be one of the most sought after weapons. So I would prioritise getting hold of it ASAP. Well, one thing before we go, it is worth noting the way we get rewards in Trials has changed in a big way. So when I put out Trials videos, loads of people say, what's the 3-win reward? Well, unfortunately, getting rewards has changed. So I do think it is worth quickly going over the Trials of Osiris changes once again, just so there's no confusion. So the Trials reputation internal systems, they've been rebuilt, aligning that with the other ritual reputations. So basically, you have to rank up at Saint 14 to get Trials engrams. You can either turn those engrams in at Rahul, or you can focus them at Saint 14 to get some of the weapons or armor pieces that you want. So reputation gain per match is scaled by the number of round wins on a ticket. So you no longer have to win matches, you have to win rounds, and that helps you rank up at Saint 14. So Trials passages are also now account scoped rather than character scoped. So you can't swap from your Hunter to your Titan to your Warlock and pick up different passages. They are scoped to your account. Next up, changes to passages. So the Passage of Frosty is now available from the start. Passage of Wisdom is no longer available. Passage of Wealth now requires 7 wins, and unlocking a passage now unlocks it for the rest of the season. So this is the key bit of information. They've replaced the weekly 3, 5 and 7 win challenges with a win rounds challenge. So you basically rank up by winning rounds. As you win rounds, you'll rank up at Saint 14, and at every rank you are going to get a Trials engram, and you can also get loot drops at the end of matches too. So you've got a new 7 win challenge that is available at Saint 14. Also, if you win 50 rounds, you will get a pinnacle drop as well. And they've also removed the weekly bounties. So one of the weekly bounties used to have that Trials engram. You're no longer going to get Trials engrams from the weekly bounties, although the daily bounties are still there. You can pick those up from Saint 14. They've made changes to the rules, so the round time has been reduced to 90 seconds. I think it was 120 seconds before, so they are 90-second rounds, and each round starts with fresh special ammo. Crossplay must be enabled to participate in Trials of Osiris, and they've also got rid of 3 peaking, and Trials of Osiris now requires the purchase of the current yearly expansion, so Beyond Light at the moment is currently required to play, and starting on February the 22nd, 2022, the Witch Queen is going to be required to play. So that is a quick rundown of the rule changes, and let me know what you think of the Trials weapons, and let me know what weapons you're chasing this season, and also let me know what roles you got, and what weapons you are really enjoying in Season of the Lost. Well, that is it for this guide for the best Trials of Osiris weapons in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.